Here. So we got some crazy news here for you guys. Couple different things. The US prepares for war as they send in troops and a strike group. I will give you the details here of this here in this video. That's right, they're sending in more troops, even a submarine, a strike group. I'll give you the details here of that, as well as Russia has to actually evacuate hundreds of thousands of people. They actually have a power station on fire, and I'll give you the details here on that, as well as the Ukrainian invasion continues in Russia. And I'll actually let you hear Vladimir Putin speak. Things are absolutely crazy here as World War III is literally going on right now. You can let me know your thoughts here, as many different countries are involved, and the US is involved in both of these wars, and a lot of different countries are involved. So let's jump right in right now. We are live right now on YouTube. If you can see and hear me, type yes in the chat. And also let me know where you're tuning in from if you want to in the chat or the comments right now, city, state, or even country. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let our viewers know where you're tuning in from. People from all over the world tuning in right now. Um, Things are absolutely just, I know you can't make this stuff up. Okay, so let's jump right in. I'm going to show you several different things here. Here we go. Also, thank you so much for liking these videos. It really helps YouTube push this information out to more people. So if you appreciate the information, hit the like button for us as well. Okay, as you can see here, the US is sending more forces, people, military, and military hardware to the Middle East in anticipation of an Iranian attack on Israel. Okay, so the US is sending Americans there as well. The Pentagon has ordered a guided missile submarine to the Middle East, as well as a carrier strike group equipped with an F 35C fighter jets, equipped with F 35C fighter jets. A Defense Department statement noted, quote, the strengthening of U.S. military force posture and capabilities throughout the Middle East in light of escalating regional tensions. This comes against the backdrop of Iran's leadership vowing retaliation against Israel after they offed Hamas's former political chief Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran on July 31st, which some of Hamas's leaders said they also held America responsible for as well. So the U.S. sending more forces here to the Middle East. The U.S. showing a picture here of aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln. You guys can let me know your thoughts here. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, quote, reiterated the United States' commitment to take every possible step to defend Israel, a U.S. ally, and noted the strengthening of U.S. military force and posture and capabilities throughout the Middle East in light of escalating regional tensions. That's a statement issued by the Pentagon Press Secretary, Major General Pat Ryder. The statement follows a call between Austin and Israel's defense minister. Wow. Yeah. This also comes here as the U.S. prepares for possible significant attacks in the Middle East by Iran. The White House is saying here. The U.S. is prepared for what could be significant attacks by Iran. White House National Security Spokesman John Kirby is saying. Quote, we share the same concerns and expectations that our Israeli counterparts have with respect to potential timing could be this week. Quote, we have to be prepared for what could be a significant set of attacks. So, will the U.S. actually enter into this war? As they're sending U.S. military personnel there and strike groups, submarines, fighter jets. You guys can let me know your thoughts there. This also comes here as, um, U.S. responds to, White House says U.S. will respond to attacks on Iraqi base here. A few days ago, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said this here. Take a listen here.
The United States condemns the attack on the al-Assad base yesterday. Our hearts go out to the service members who were injured, and we are hoping for a speedy recovery. We will respond to any attack against our personnel in a manner and place of our choosing. And I can say the president was briefed on the attack as it was underway, and the 7 members were injured in the attack. Thankfully, no one lost their lives, and we are praying for a speedy recovery for those service members.
So yeah, remember here that there's been hundreds of attacks on U.S. personnel over the course of the last several months here on U.S. bases over there in the Middle East. So you guys can let me know your thoughts on this. We will see what happens here. Okay, next up. Ukraine, let me show you this here. Ukraine claims control of hundreds of square miles of Russian territory as operation forces tens of thousands to flee here. I'll let you hear from Vladimir Putin here in a second, as Russia has had to now evacuate at least 180,000 civilians as Putin decries attack on the Kursk region. And, well, Putin's actually getting a taste of his own medicine as they're being invaded. Really, this is just a small taste of what he has been doing to Ukraine for over 2 years. So take a listen here to what Putin said.
Главная задача стоит, безусловно, перед Министерством обороны. Выбить противника с наших территорий и совместно с пограничной службой обеспечить надежное прикрытие госграницы. Федеральная служба безопасности совместно с Росгвардией должна обеспечить режим контртеррористической ситуации и эффективную борьбу с диверсионно-разведывательными группами противника. И, наконец, еще одна из очевидных целей противника – это посеять рознь, раздоры в нашем обществе, запугать людей, разрушить единство, сплоченность российского общества. То есть нанести удар по внутриполитической ситуации.
Also, a new video shows a Russian power station ablaze in Kursk, as Russia has not been able to stop this invasion into Russia from Ukraine, as they've just been under-defended. Their border has been under-defended. Take a look here.
Поскольку боевые действия еще продолжаются на территории Курской области, и сейчас точных данных, где находится какая сторона, у нас, в общем-то, нет. И тут все-таки есть несколько вопросов, так или иначе граждане их будут задавать. Во-первых, есть вопросы к разведке. Как же так? Как же так?
Yeah, Vladimir Putin, how could this happen? How could this happen? The reality of it is that he has left the Russian border vastly under-defended, because he sent, almost all of his army into invade another country that he wanted to take over for his own greedy reasons, and to invade another country, try to take them over so he could land grab another country. And hundreds of thousands of men from both sides lives have been lost because of Vladimir Putin's own ambitions. And to think about an entire generation of men have been lost, and even more than men. Think about all the civilians' lives that are gone because of this man's atrocities that he has created. And it's just unbelievable, right? And now he's getting a small taste of his own medicine back. But the real problem here is that Ukraine has now kind of exploited a weakness in their defenses, that they're not really defending their own border. So now going forward, they may have to divert a large amount of troops to defend their own Russian border, which is a large border, because at any given point, Ukraine could just poke a hole at any point in the border and have this happen again. So now Russia has to kind of think that they may have to defend their whole border, which is going to take a lot of troops. So really, this is a kind of brilliant plan that even it's not like Ukraine's going to take over all of Russia, and certainly not with this one incursion. They just don't have the manpower. But if you just think about the chaos that this is creating with this one incursion, this one invasion, look at Russia can't even shut it down. It's been how many days? I mean, we know they're not gonna take over the whole country, right? But look at just what is happening here because Russia left their own border undefended, underdefended. And now they're going to have to, if the war continues or however long it continues, they're going to have to defend their own border, the whole thing. If you watch Game of Thrones, it's like manning the wall. You can't not man the wall. You have to man the wall the whole stretch. Because if you don't, it's like if you watch the previous seasons, it's like the wildlings. They could go at any given point and, you know, jump through it and cause raids at any given point. You have to have it manned. So it's kind of crazy that Vladimir Putin was that brazen and dumbheaded to leave his own border undefended, underdefended, and look at where it's landed. And now he has to explain this to his own citizens, which of course he won't do. He's just not going to. But right. But look at what his own people are now seeing. And the problem is that most of Russian TV is state-run TV, so who knows how much of Russia will even find out about it, right? Um, the other side of Russia might not even know about it, might not ever even hear about it. That's kind of the problem, right? Is that they have closed circuit TV. They have closed circuit internet. They can't even access the internet, right? So we will see, right? But yeah, let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I will keep you up to date here with everything happening here on a daily basis that you guys need to know about. So make sure to subscribe down below, click the bell icon so you guys get updates here. And when we go live with new videos, make sure to like and share these videos with anybody that needs to hear this information. Click here to see my video about the CDC's new warning about a virus that's spreading quickly and going global. You can see that video here, or you can click here to watch my newest video besides that.